Hello and welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode number 27, I believe. And yes, we are going to start things off right away with a game against Middlesbrough. Now, if you didn't pay attention to last season, Middlesbrough was one of our main rivals. Pretty much right towards the end of the season, they kind of crept up on what was going on between ourselves and Nottingham Forest, then took the lead. But in the last few games, it all fell apart for them. And we jumped them and won the league. But as you can see in this game, well, it looked like we're about to draw with them. In reality, for them right now, as you can see, this game does actually end a 1-1 draw. In reality, right now, I think they're bottom. And we're in, well, you'll find out actually against this game against Manchester City, because I can't remember for sure. But, alright, you've already seen the game against Middlesbrough. That was kind of it. We're going to play Man City. Then we're going to play Norwich, I think. I think it's Norwich. And then it's going to be the Capital One Cup final against Sunderland. This could either end up as a really good day or a really bad day. We could win a trophy. We could definitely lose one. We'll find out what's going to happen later on in the episode. That's going to be the last game of the episode. And I've worked out the Capital One Cup will be over. We're out of the FA Cup. We don't have any European football. All we have left is the Premier League. So judging by that, I would say we've got 2, maybe 3 episodes left of this career mode. I will have to have a closer look at that, but we haven't got that many episodes left of this career mode. So I'm going to ask you right now, and I'll ask you this at the end of the season as well. Do you want a season 3, or do you want me to stop, potentially do another series? While we wait for FIFA 17 to come out, and then, possibly resume it at FIFA 17. I'm going to leave that up to you, and yeah, that's your entire decision. Anyway, there was a block by Daley Blind, apparently that ended up being a corner. I thought it was just a shit Raheem Sterling shot. Here's Manchester City completely bypassing my defence with passing, and then Fabian Delph gets it in the back of the net. To make it 1-0 just for half-time. You can see there was actually a really nice run, all things considered. Delph really got on the end of that ball, and he was just able to get into the net. No problem at all. Nice passing here. You can see just not many touches, or few touches at best. All the defenders ganged around Delph. He was able to pass off, I believe that's to Aubameyang, who then got into Delph, and then who got it into the back of the net. Moving on now, 62nd minute, they're through on goal again. Oh, look at this run. Aguero completely through, bypasses everyone, and gets in the back of the net. That is a really, really kind of, I don't know what to call it. I mean, they totally did the defense once again. Look at this. Look at how high the defensive line is. I believe they caught us on the counter-attack. They're through on goal. Aguero's not missing that. Not in a million years would Aguero miss a shot like that. Left-footed, right off the post and in the corner. 2-0, and even with 35 minutes left, the game was virtually sealed. Lanzini here with the ball. Pass it to Paciencia. He takes a shot, gets deflected and then saved. Then Cabano takes a shot. That gets saved. We try to get back on the ball here with Shaw. Paciencia wins the ball, but he gets taken away and cleared. And then, as we're about to go on the attack, it had been about 4 minutes of extra time. And then that was the end of the game. 2-0 loss. Real unfortunate. But I guess that's what happens sometimes in a game like this. Caballero played a really, really good game, all things considered to him. He really played impressive, and he deserved the showing he got. And in a way, because of him, they deserved the clean sheet. Now, I'm going to do something that I forgot to do in the last episode, and that's show the stats for our players. But as you show the stats, you can pause the video if you want. To go back to my further point, yeah, if you do want a season 3, let me know. Do you want me to stop and potentially do something else as a series for a few months? Because regardless, I do want to do FIFA 17 career mode. But I don't know if I want to do it with Fulham or with a different team. I'm not sure yet. But the big question right now is, do you want me to do a season 3, or do you want me to do a different series? If you want me to do a different series, of course, I'll make a separate video on it asking what you want. But nevertheless, if you do want a season 3, just put it down in the comments below, and that's pretty much all I need for you. There you go. There's the stats for Ramos and Werner. I didn't show the stats for John Flanagan because I forgot again, and there's not really any need to show the stats for him because he's just John Flanagan. He's a right back, and he's all right. Anyway, here we go. Norwich is up next. Back at home, back at Ivy Lane, or Craven Cottage even. So there you go. 26 games left. After this is still our last game, so it'll be 27 played, 11 to go. Okay, we got about 3 episodes left in the season. So that's all you got. Basically, it's Thursday now, depending on when I get this up, could be Friday. Thursday now, we'll say, yeah, more than likely, this is going to end next Tuesday? Not the Tuesday that's coming up, but the Tuesday afterwards. So, there we go. Anyway, I'll end the asking if you want season 3 for now and get right into this game against Norwich. They are in the relegation zone. Times are looking tough for Norwich. Can they survive? Well, maybe not against us, considering the season we've been having somehow. Ramos plays into Paciencia, and this is a lovely goal. A nice shot there, and he gets it right in the corner, completely out of John Ruddy's reach. The last time, the big time I remember taking on Norwich was the 120th minute goal we scored against them, thanks to John Ruddy's mistake. The defence got broken down there. I'm not too sure why Basong went for that slide tackle. It was a really dumb slide tackle to go for, and we were able to get away with the ball. Now, I'm not sure what, I think this is still the first half. Yes, it is. Norwich started to get on the attack a lot more. You can see Dempsey plays into Mvia right in the back of the net. That should be a lovely goal. 1-1, aside from the fact it takes him quite a while to notice it. He was very, 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 very offside. Kind of visible to see here on the replay when you see it. Look at this. Dempsey with a really good turn there. Nice pass. But yeah, Mvia was miles offside. And that was the end of the game, to be honest. Nothing happened in the second half. We were just kind of holding on to the lead. It would look as if Norwich were going to make an attack, then we would stop them. And then that was it, basically. Kind of an easy win. 1-0, kind of boring though, but I'll take it. Nevertheless, now it's the big time though. Sunderland against Fulham at Wembley, the Capital One Cup final. Who is going to walk away with the trophy? Let's be honest, neither of the teams in this matchup have a chance of winning a trophy, another trophy in the season. So, as a one and only trophy, this could be great. If you want to pause the brackets there and see how we got this far, of course you can. It was not exactly a difficult road, all things considered. So I was alright with it. But anyway, there's the lineup Sunderland going with. As you can see, it looks like a 4-1-4-1, as I would call it. So there we go. There's the trophy we're vying for, Capital One Cup. I believe it's been renamed to the English League Cup, I think it is now. In reality, there you go. There's our team. Of course, Stekelenburg's going to be in goals, putting out one of our strongest teams. If you notice as well, I don't think Timo Werner got played an entire game this episode. That's because I'm running off the form Paciencia had in the last episode, and he was just, to be fair, even though we drew and lost and won, he was playing incredibly. You can see there he had a really good shot against their keeper. I think it's Pickford, and then there was Kasanklic just missing. Tom Caney would get a run through on goal here. Awkward angle, just takes the shot, but it's in the back of the net. 8 minutes in, we lead against Sunderland. We are winning the Capital One Cup right now, and it's all thanks to Tom Caney. One of sort of the unsung heroes. I never really praised Tom Caney as much as I should. He makes incredible runs, incredible passes. He is probably... I'd say he's the best winger we've got, and in my opinion, one of the best this team has got all around. He is incredible. There you go. There's the lead. And now all the way to the 86th minute. We had a lot of opportunities. Could have been a lot of highlights, but in all honesty, not a lot of them were any good. And that was almost a very costly moment, but thankfully Stekelenburg was on top of that and could just palm that over the bar. It was a bad clearance there by Densuel. It was pretty much a cross there. Gets played in. Such a vertical ball as well. But Stekelenburg just chips it over. And then, that's it. We won. Really shit game, to be honest. It was not that entertaining. No, sorry, I refrained that. It was entertaining when I was playing it, but finding highlights was diabolical. I swear there were none. But we have won the Capital One Cup. Unlucky for Sunderland, who came so far and came so close. But a simple 1-0 lead and a 1 goal from Tom Caney put that all to rest. And I got to be honest, the goalkeeping from Stekelenburg was also spectacular in this game to help us get the win. Kasanklic should have got a goal. He must have had like 3 shots, which were just like the one he had right away, where he was in a prime opportunity, or he just ran out of nowhere and went for a shot. So many of them could have been goals, but unfortunately they all turned out to be wide. Here we are with the title for this season. I'm very, very happy that Stekelenburg's the one to lift the trophy. He is, more often than not, our best player. We are very fortunate indeed to have him as a goalkeeper of our team. But here we go. The Capital One Cup is officially ours! Lifted up in the air there by Stekelenburg, celebrated by the team and all the fans here at Wembley. Sunderland fans are still here. Normally by now they've gone and would probably be killing themselves. But there it is. Fulham with at least a title every season so far. The champions, the Football League champions, of course, or the Sky Bet champions, or whatever you want to call them, in the first season by like 10 points. And now Capital One Cup champions in the second season. Not a bad first season in the Premier League. Capital One Cup champions already. I believe in reality that would give us a Euro League spot, which I would more than gladly take, but that is of course depending on if you want us to do a season 3 or not. That is up to you. Of course, I can't really force you to decide anything, but there we go, celebrating with the Fulham fans, as we end off this episode. And, of course, they're getting ready to end off the match. There you go. There's going to be the team photo. The celebration's about to come to an end. Here is the team photo with the hashtag squad and whoever that is laying in front. I think that's Nato laying in front. And there you have it. A nice moment for us there. Capital One Cup champions. There is the lineup as well. There is the what is it called? The standings. There we go. At the end of this episode, Middlesbrough now out of the relegation zone in 17th. Things could look up for them. Meanwhile, we are in 5th, and we're kind of near no one when it comes to being ahead of us. So I don't know what's going to happen. Champions League may be out of our reach, but that's going to end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.